my dear Taurus. This is a reading about the true thoughts and feelings the person most on your mind have when it comes to you and your relationship. With me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And as an extended member to the channel, you will get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And there's an all houses reading up. What major thing will manifest from the October solar eclipse? That was made for the full members but shared with all the members to the channel, and a love and spirituality reading that's up also for all the members to the channel. Subscribe and check out the many perks through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. And I use the light SEER'S tarot for the readings part, and I will start shuffling your cards. So, when I open your deck here, I see the Ace of Wands together with the Temperance card. So this shows a lot of passion and attraction. It usually happens when we find someone that's are a little bit opposite of us. So if we are a calm and nice person, they might be a little bit wild and crazy person. That was just a generalization, but so you understand what I'm talking about. I call the divine with love and light. Okay. Oh, they are attracted by you. It's like you're can be attraction also superficial, like how you look. Okay. So I call the divine with love and light. And here we have the Knight of Pentacles together with the Queen of Wands. So Knight of Pentacles, it's a pretty sturdy energy. It's a little bit shy. It doesn't move quickly. So it might be that the person is super passionate about you, but are not really expressing it fully. Of course, this is also Taurus. This is Aries. So you might be dealing with a fire sign person. But I'm sensing that this might be them and this is you. Okay. So I called the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And here we have the 10 of Cups together with the Queen of Wands. So definitely a lot of love here. A lot of passion, but also a lot of love. Okay. Or it's mutual love in this situation. So both people are interested in each other, even though maybe you don't know it or one person doesn't express it fully. So 6 elements, and we have the Ace of Cups together with the Queen of Wands. So it seems like there's a strong love bond between you and this person, and even if there has been some things making this person kind of beat around the bush and not coming to the core of the issue, I think that you're still meant to experience something together. Okay, so 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water. That was for you that has lost a little bit of hope. Okay, so 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Taurus viewers. So I want my dear Taurus to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Okay. We'll just tune in for a few seconds to you and the person most on your mind, and what this person is, their thoughts and feelings about you and the relationship. Okay, so this will be their most likely action and the evolution of the relationship, and this is what they're thinking and feeling. And we have an 8 of Wands, so it feels like a breakthrough from this Knight of Pentacles energy, that they might have been not expressing themselves fully or not telling you how they really feel about this relationship or what they want. It's like they dream of something very passionate for the future. Can be that they want to engage or move in together with you, or it's something in that department, like something that they want to do with you, or travel, make an adventure of some sort. So 8 of Wands. And the most likely action, 7 of Cups. This is much like I felt the Knight of Pentacles, that the person doesn't know maybe if you want this or doesn't want it, or maybe they have failed to ask you what you want, so now there's a guessing game going on. Okay. And I think this person might be like this overall, that they are like not maybe even knowing what they themselves want. Can be due to trauma or due to shyness, things like this. So this is their intentions, and we have the 10 of Swords, which is a pretty intense card in a negative direction, showing that this person thinks that all hope is over, or that you are over. What they're thinking, Page of Wands, they want to learn more about why certain things happen, and what they can do to change it, and how they can become like a better person in all of this. They might also be a little bit vindictive towards you, or angry towards you. You know, when someone says that I don't need you, I don't love you, we might feel a tad bit bitterness towards that person, but it's not the overall sensation. It's more as they would want to understand at least what happened. Okay, this is what they're feeling. So 6 of Wands, they definitely want you back, or they want to repair whatever was broken between you. I didn't see the breaking point. I just saw this person wasn't maybe doing their best in the relationship. Maybe not showing that how much you meant to them, or how much they respected you. Maybe they downplayed your importance because they were shy, or because they had a hard time committing, or because they didn't know what they wanted themselves. But here with the 6 of Wands, it's like they want to fight for your attention, and to get you and to be with you. 6 is also connected to the Lovers card. This is 6 of Wands, so very fiery again. And this is how they view the relationship. Ace of Swords. This has something to do with these light bulbs. They probably have had some kind of epiphany about what happened here with the 10 of Swords. That makes them grieving. And that they think that they can fix it. Okay. So I know we have problems, but I think we can solve them. So that's probably your song. So they have some ideas, some epiphany that makes them hopeful that they can come around and fix this with you. You can see this with all these cards here. This person has all the light bulbs in the air. Here, this victory. Ace of Swords is also traditionally a victory card. So they feel like the penny dropped, you know, this feeling that we get when we see things clearly. Okay, the Sun. Yes, perfect. So this is their thoughts about your future. And the Sun, instead of the 10 of Swords, in this case, would be kind of turning of a hand, like being super sad, super happy. So they really want to come to happiness with you. The Sun card is also the highest card for love, like the holy matrimony. We also had the second card for love, which is the alchemic card, the alchemic wedding, when we fall in love with our shadow and are going to have to battle that through, learning to take in our opposite side. The Sun card, then probably both people have worked a lot on themselves and are ready for a more union, like both are yin and yang, so it's easier, more harmonious relationship. 19, 1 plus 9, 10, so 10, also connected to the Wheel of Fortune and also to Magician, number 1. So karma, but also the person that's getting a lot of hope now and then that they can fix it or impact the world. Eight of Wands is the sun's rays, and here we have the actual sun. So it seems like your souls has a saying in this. So there's a pull from the soul to, at least from this person, to get together with you. And this is the most likely action. You have a Four of Wands, which is a marriage card, but then the Five of Swords. So they want to marry you, but maybe you have told them that you are not interested. Marry can be like they want a steady relationship with you, but you might have told them to that you don't want this. Okay. And Five of Swords, Ten of Swords. So it's something that troubles them, like in this whole happy image of their epiphany, and that might be you, that they don't think you will agree to this idea anyways. Okay. Nine of Cups. They try to like get this pep in their step by believing in themselves, and even if you don't want them or they can't get in this relationship with you, they have had insights about themselves that they feel will make their whole life happier in general anyway. It would be like ecstatic with you, but it can be pretty good on their own as well. Here we have also Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups. So Ten of Cups is showing that they won't stop loving you. And so even if they need to go about it alone, their heart will still belong to you. Six of Swords. It can be a lonely journey if we're in love with someone that doesn't want us or aren't interested in engaging in the relationship. But the Six of Swords shows some patience when it comes to love, that we can accept that things aren't always exactly as we want them, and that we have not all control in the world, that we can't dictate our own destiny or the destiny of the relationship. This woman here is traveling over the river Styx. That's usually something we do after we have died. So it shows transformation and that kind of feeling of acceptance that this is too big for me. I don't know the rules. I don't know how to change this situation. The fact that I'm, in this case, in our fantasy here, that I'm dead. So I just have to roll with it. And it's the same for this person, that they might need to roll with the fact that your relationship is dead, but it doesn't mean that they don't love you anymore. So it's a little bit puzzle for them what will happen, if things will go in the way that they plan or maybe not. So I will clarify these cards with the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Clarifying the Ten of Swords, what this person are, like their intentions. And we have the Six of Cups, so that's a reconciliation, and it goes well with the Six of Swords and the Six of Wands. And pain from the kind of breakup or separation or quarrel or whatever have happened is fueling this longing for reconciliation. Clarifying the Page of Swords, their thoughts about this situation. And we have the Eight of Wands, so it's the same as here. Like they feel the pull, like, you know, when you are inside a cold basement, that's and you long for going out in the sun. And so it's a lot of inspiration to be able to do just that if you're kind of locked into a basement, to feel the sun in your face. And the sun in their face in this case is happiness together with you. So they want to experience that happiness. Okay. And epiphanies here is like they're trying to study and understand how to get to that point that they can have you. So clarifying what they feel for you. And here we have the King of Cups. So King of Cups, it's maybe with the Six of Wands here, it's a little bit energy that maybe they are doing this for them and their undying love for you, but maybe they don't care that you have moved on or you don't want to. So it can be an element of selfishness here, but traditionally the King of Cups is a card of a person that loves, and sometimes a little bit too much. And we can see maybe this in the deck in this deck as well. So it's a little edge of, are they like considering you in all this, or is it just about them wanting to get from a sad place to a happy place and using you as a tool to get there? So how they view the relationship, and we have judgment and Ace of Swords. They think you belong together, that you're soulmates, you're supposed to be together. That's the only way that they can be happy, so it must mean that you two are supposed to be together. So judgment, and then the Sun card, judgment 20, Sun 19. Sun card. Okay, the Tower. So these are the thoughts. It usually comes a pretty gruesome card in this position. So I was a little bit surprised by the Sun, but I think they have two alternatives for the reality or the future. That maybe you have moved on with someone else, but they want to get you in their arms. And again, with the selfishness, like if you are already with someone else, they should ask themselves, are you happy with this someone else? Or are they just thinking, oh, they can't ever be as happy as they were with me because I genuinely love them. So that's, again, it's a little bit childish and it's a little bit selfish. The person, we might need to ask the person themselves and hope that they tell us the truth, that they're actually are happy, and then we need to accept that. And I don't feel like this person is doing this. Okay, clarify the Four of Wands, the most likely action. And we have a Five of Swords. It's the Five of Swords here. Again, it comes this edge of selfishness where the person, they feel like if they want to be committed to you, you kind of need to accept that. So, clarifying the Five of Swords, and then we have the Six of Swords. You remember what I said of acceptance of death. So it seems like this person needs to move to the point where they accept that they love you, but also accept that they might not be able to have you. So sometimes we need to love a person on a distance. If we really love them and they don't want to be with us, they are over us, they are happy without us, then we just need to bend our head to that fact, to that death, to that transformation. Even if it's not something we wanted, we might need to accept it anyway. So here I'm not seeing them accepting, but with the Six of Swords here, it says that the plan is maybe to get them to accept that it's over, or that you don't want them. This can of course be in the reversed as well, for those of you that recognize yourself on the other end. And it can also be the fantasy of both people, like both people think that probably the other person is happy with their new life, and but I still want them, and it must be something wrong with the relationship that they have or the situation that they have. And if they could be with me, they would be happy and I would be happy. But maybe then coming to some kind of acceptance that maybe this isn't it. So it's a sad thing, but it's also like we're growing. Clarifying the Nine of Cups here. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm feeling the Nine of Cups is here. It's like a private celebration. The Queen, she's kind of preoccupied with something else. And he has this private celebration, kind of adoring her leg. Okay. It's the same posture, like a little bit here. So I wonder if you have learned self-love, and therefore you're not accepting this person anymore. So they need to have their private celebration there. Maybe you have moved on to other things, or at least learned that this relationship might not be the best for you for some reason. I haven't seen the problem more than a little bit, but mostly I'm seeing the aftermath of the problem. Okay, clarifying the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. So it seems a little bit gruesome, but I feel like this is almost like a dream symbol, that the person kind of keeps their memories of you, even if they can't have you in this scenario that they want. Like the 10 of Cups, 19, the Sun is the highest card for love in the whole Tarot deck. These two. And this might be like them needing to live on the leftovers of that great big love. So this might be an ex that's being depicted. Maybe not the person most on your mind, but someone that's a little bit haven't been able to let go of you and the idea of you. Clarifying the Six of Swords. And here we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I think this person will love you for a long time to come. Knight of Pentacles, very loyal energy. Might be shy, but it's shy because, you know, it has an achy breaky heart, so it doesn't want to have it broken. So it might be scared of intimacy, scared of commitment, scared of getting their hopes up. But now it's too late. The person already have their hopes up or their love for you. So then it will just go on, maybe for eternity. Maybe they will love you to the end of their days. Okay, so we're going to look at the intentions from this person a little bit deeper. We have Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So they definitely feel like you and them together, it's paradise. Engagement ring, wanting to commit to you. Cupid's arrow, realizing how much they love you. And Hand of Cards, they want to, as we saw here, they want to do their best to be able to get you back. Okay, so that's good actually, because these cards can be very revealing when it comes to a person's intentions. If the person can show like a loving facade, but then in the bottom of it all it's narcissistic, like fulfilling of their own needs. And we saw some of that in this reading, but the divine doesn't seem to see that that's the a big problem with this person. It's more like an unawareness, and they will come to an awareness when it comes to that maybe just because they would be happy if they had you, it doesn't mean that you will always be happy having them. So they might need to live on the memories. Okay, we are a bad match, and someone will always get hurt. I think like this is the Queen of Pentacles here, so this might be your feelings in this whole situation. Or if you are this person that's being depicted here, these are the feeling of the other person. I can't handle one more heartbreak. So this is like the Knight of Pentacles before he took the leap and just, you know, started to have hope and fell in love. So it's too late for this person, but the other person seems to be able to save themselves by avoiding one more heartbreak, by not going into a relationship. I miss you more than I want to admit. So the Ten of Cups was probably right. This is still a two-way street, but we can love one person and still move on with another person that we also love, and then that love grows and it can replace the love or take the place of the love from the previous person. It doesn't work that usually with our children, but with romantic love it seems to be able to work that way, that when time goes by we replace the new love with the old love. But for now I think there's still like a connection between these two people, and even if we have moved on, we might not be like 100% have 100% getting over the other person, but it doesn't mean we should break it off with the person that we're with to humor this person. It just means that you have got an inner picture of what's going on with this other person, so that you can make up your own mind about this. I don't see this person as a threat. They want to. Knight of Pentacles usually not stalker person. If you say no, you know, more than 3 times, or they probably will accept that. And but it doesn't mean that they will ever get over you. So that's what I'm seeing in this reading. I would urge you to watch the love reading for November, or the reading What Do They Want to Happen Between You, to get more information about this relationship and this situation. On my first channel page, there's a playlist for your specific astrological sign where you can watch all the latest readings for your specific sign in one single playlist. On the end screen, you will see a link to that playlist, so go and check it out. And thank you for watching this far. Remember to like and share this video and hit the bell notification on your way out to get updates when the next video is up. Until then, stay blessed and bye for now.